Moving forward, Director General of Lighthouses and Lightships has developed 4 lighthouses as tourism destination in the country by establishing Heritage Museum at Chennai Lighthouse and a Heritage and Maritime Museum at Mahabalipuram Lighthouse, and by having a lighthouse museum in Alappuzha known as Alapi Lighthouse, is also known as Venice of East, and recently in Kannur Lighthouse in the North Malabar part of Kerala. Footfalls have increased from 30 visitors a day to 3,000 visitors a day in Mahabalipuram and Chennai on a working day. And in some of these other lighthouses, we have more than 5,000 sometimes on holidays. So there has been a considerable increase in the number of people visiting these lighthouses after development of this museum. Offering 78 lighthouses for tourism at a stretch is a dynamic idea of our Honorable Minister of Shipping and Road Transport and Highways, Sri Nitin Gadkari ji. And with this, we are seeing a new dawn for the DGLL on the horizon. When lighthouses were built in India about 3 centuries ago, no one would have ever thought dreamt that sometime in the future it could become a fulcrum around which a new brand of tourism could flourish. Down the years, the romanticism of lighthouses, its exotic locations, and the legends that went with it have contributed to creating this illuminating concept of using lighthouses to popularize tourism. Just close your eyes and visualize a beach holiday. Witness the images that rush in and fill your creative imagination. Lighthouse tourism may be a new idea for India, but it is one that has immense possibilities. This has already established as a very important feature of coastal tourism internationally. Where else can you enjoy such poetic scenery, fresh air, and the perfection of nature? Here is a gold mine of an opportunity to conduct wedding parties, to attract honeymooners, young couples, senior citizens, heritage lovers, anglers, school students, eco-enthusiasts, and anyone who wants to go through an out-of-the-box experience. Very few countries in the world are lucky to have such a long coastline like India, with its 7,500 kilometers of coastline. Some of them are repositories of history and assets. So much has happened around it. The 189 lighthouses dotting this coastline is required to be tapped by us, of course with your cooperation, my dear investors. In this process, we are giving you an opportunity to relive the nostalgia of early 17th and 18th century or even before. Look up the history of lighthouses at False Point Lighthouse in Odisha near Paradip Port. You know the name False Point has come because earlier when the British ships were coming, entering to Calcutta, thinking that they have reached Hooghly River, the vessels used to go enter into Mahanadi. There were so many shipwrecks, and the British administration sometime in 1800 decided to have a lighthouse constructed there in an island near Paradip, and that lighthouse was constructed by a British Madras Sappers and Miners captain in the 1 year's time, and the bricks came from London, and I could see the name of the person when I visited the lighthouse in False Point. So after the lighthouse was constructed, there was no shipwreck in that area, and the name continued. And we have celebrated the 175th anniversary of this lighthouse some time back, about 20 years back. We have the lighthouse, Alapi Lighthouse, which is known as Venice of East. And you have Vengrula Rock Lighthouse in the Konkan area of Maharashtra. We have Agoda Lighthouse, where Portuguese settlement was there near Goa. We have Mahabalipuram and Madras Lighthouse. We have Santapalli and Sacramento Lighthouse in the Godavari districts, East Godavari and West Godavari near Vijayanagaram and so on. Each one of these lighthouses has a story to tell. The potential is immense, gentlemen. Because of their uniqueness and the dreamlike location on the seashore, lighthouses can be a unique getaway offering unparalleled experience. In this endeavor to promote lighthouse tourism, we have selected 78 lighthouses in the country, which include 34 island lighthouses in the first phase. The state-wise list of the lighthouses proposed for development of tourism and an e-book with all the relevant information is available in the kit given to you. Ministry of Shipping through Directorate General Lighthouse and Lightships offer the lighthouse sites for this great cause of making lighthouses as a beacon of tourism. All these years we were offering lighthouses only for the mariners to guide them. Now we are offering you it as a beacon of tourism. Once again, I welcome you, sirs, and all of you, my investors, who have themselves spent their precious time here. And I also welcome the port and other officers here. And I also look forward to see you in the summit at Mumbai. Thank you.